Radhe Radhe, Namaste and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you to JKYog's Sanskriti International 2024 Grand Award Ceremony. To commence this auspicious event, let us begin with the lighting of the ceremonial lamp. I humbly request Swami Mukundananda ji to light the diya and invoke divine blessings. Thank you, Swamiji, for this divine start. Up next, we have a beautiful devotional Krishna bhajan, and this is being presented by Divyansh Mishra. Divyansh is a sophomore with over 10 years of training in music. He is a recipient of multiple awards and he is truly an inspiration to the younger generation. Let us hear him now.
मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम, मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम, मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम, मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम, अकेले मत जाओ धाम, मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम, बिन मुरली बन माले चंद्रिका, बिन मुरली बन माले चंद्रिका, नाही पहचानत ना, नाही पहचानत ना, मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम, मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम, अकेले मत जाओ धाम, मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम, गोप रूप वृंदावन चारी, गोप रूप वृंदावन चारी, ब्रज जन पूरन का, ब्रज जन पूरन का, मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम, मुरली वाले वरदान गोकुल बरसानो बेसरा बरसानो बेसरा मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम अकेले मत जाओ राम मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम मुरली वाले मेरो श्याम. Thank you.
That was an incredibly soulful and devotional performance. Thank you, Divyansh. Now, I invite Dr. Rajan Mishra to share valuable insights about Sanskriti International 2024 and the incredible journey leading to this event. Over to you, Dr. Rajan Mishra.
Namaste and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you who have gathered here today. It's my immense privilege to introduce the grand finale of Sanskriti International 2024, brought to you by JKYog. Sanskriti International is not just an event, it's a vibrant celebration of Indian culture, art and spiritual values. Here we bring together creativity and tradition from around the world. Today we are witnessing the culmination of 3 months of hard work, passion and dedication. JKYog Sanskriti International is a global platform and is designated to promote and showcase the rich and diverse nature of Indian culture, Indian creativity, maybe it's arts, music, dance or literature. In the past 5+ years, Sanskriti International has witnessed participations from over 5,000 individuals spanning 10 countries with thousands of dollars which were awarded to these participants, making it a truly international celebration of Indian culture. This year, during this incredible journey, we have received about 800 registrations from participants across the globe who showcase their skills in more than 40 different categories. These categories ranges from classical and folk dances, melodious music, shloka chanting, mesmerizing visual arts and many more. Participants in the song and dance competition had the privilege of getting exceptional feedback from judges while their performance were shown for them live during the Zoom event. Joined by more than 100 people, that was an incredible event promoted by Sanskriti. Today in this grand finale, we will award nearly 200 prizes for the winners from which were judged by more than 50 eminent personalities. A heartfelt thank to all the participants, parents, mentors and volunteers for their unwavering support and enthusiasm. You are the reason this platform continues to thrive and inspire. Also, our deepest gratitude to Swami Mukundananda ji and JKYog for their vision and efforts in nurturing talent and spreading the timeless value of spirituality, harmony and excellence. Passing on to Swapna ji now for more details about the event and details on the interaction with Swami Mukundananda and the Mayor of Apex, North Carolina. Thank you. Radhe Radhe.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan Mishra. It is truly heartwarming to witness how Sanskriti is growing stronger and more vibrant every year. And now we move on to the much awaited segment, an inspiring interaction between Swami Mukundananda ji and the Honorable Mayor of Apex, Jacques Gilbert. Mayor Gilbert is a visionary leader committed to fostering growth, inclusivity and community engagement. Under his thoughtful leadership, Apex has flourished with sustainable development while maintaining its unique charm. During Swamiji's recent visit to North Carolina, this meaningful interaction took place and we are delighted to share it with all of you. Let's delve into this enriching exchange of ideas. So we will first watch an introductory video on Swami Mukundananda ji, and then we will watch this insightful interaction between Swami Mukundananda ji and Apex Mayor Mr. Gilbert.
Swami Mukundananda is a global spiritual leader and international authority on mind management. He is the founder of Jagadguru Kripaluji Maharaj and a senior disciple of the fifth original Jagadguru Shree Kripaluji Maharaj. Swamiji conducts life transformation programs and spiritual retreats across 83 cities of the world every single year. People across the globe throng to attend the soulful retreats and family camps conducted in his divine presence. Swamiji has guided, inspired, and transformed millions of lives through his most logical, scientific, and devotional lectures. Swami Mukundananda is a visionary with a mission of spreading the message of selfless service to God. Swamiji has more than 5 million followers on social media, and he has established a vivid variety of specially designed free online courses that are serving the global community for many years. Swamiji has been the inspiration behind the multiple global events including International Gita Festival, International Yoga Festival, Sanskriti International, and many more. Swamiji has also set up the Jagadguru Kripalu Naturopathy Hospital and the Jagadguru Kripalu University at Orissa to provide quality wellness treatment and education to one and all. The Radhakrishna Temple of Dallas, Center for Indian Culture and Education at Dallas. The Radhakrishna Temple of North Carolina is on 10-acre serene wooded land. And the Radhakrishna Temple of Bay Area provide various avenues and ample opportunities to explore Indian culture and nurture selfless devotion towards God. For the future generations, Swamiji has curated value-based educational programs such as the Bal-Mukund program for children and JKYog Youth Club for the youth. Swami Mukundananda is also a best-selling author of various books. The Holy Bhagavad Gita, The Science of Mind Management, 7 Mindsets for Success, Happiness and Fulfillment, 7 Divine Laws, Spiritual Dialectics, and many more. Swamiji has touched the lives of millions across the globe to empower the soul, elevate the mind, and attain divine bliss. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Swami Mukundananda.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, for being here at the town of Apex in my office. Is truly, this is inspirational for me. It's exciting for you to be here. And like I said, in the peak of good living, we call it Apex, North Carolina. So thank you for being here.
Mayor Jacques, it's the privilege is all mine. It's a pleasure to be here today. And I look forward to the conversation with you. Very happy to be doing it.
Yes, and I will say, you know, I've had the opportunity to attend recent events with you presenting, and I think I shared this at one of them, like you have become my new guru. So thank you so much. I mean, really, I've been following you and the book, The Power of Thoughts, and learning quite a bit on that. And I basically just kind of wanted to dive into that today and ask you a few questions about it.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll be happy to discuss them with you.
All right. So first of all, I want to understand really what is the mind and why is it so important for all of us?
Mere the mind is responsible for our experiences of happiness and distress. It is not the external possessions or the circumstances, but the thoughts that we harbor within ourselves. And that is why the mind is so powerful. It can convert heaven into hell and hell into heaven. So that is why the mind plays such an important role. It is a subtle machine that is responsible for our thoughts. And these thoughts are the precursors of all our actions. So if we wish to perform better activities, we must begin with the seed of those activities, which is the thoughts. Now, the simple formula is that a pure mind will create noble, sublime, and positive thoughts, whereas an impure mind will create deleterious, dismal, and pessimistic thoughts. So to enrich the quality of our life, it is vital to work on the mind and enhance its state.
Wow. Powerful. Wow. And I would tell you, I talked about my career in policing, 29 years. I wish I had this knowledge back when I was policing, but being in the mayor's office, I know this is going to be really important for me to take that about the mind and continue a path forward. So thank you so much for that. What are the different strategies to control the mind? I know you talk about that often. Can you share that with me again?
Absolutely. The mind has a tremendous habit-forming tendency. So it can lead us downwards. That same tendency can result in deleterious attachments or even addictions. So people don't realize how they fall prey to addictions. It's all the mind. When we repeatedly contemplate happiness somewhere, that repetition of thought results in the attachment of the mind. But that same nature of the mind, its neuroplasticity, can be used in the positive direction to create good habits. As somebody said, that bad habits are easy to come by, but difficult to live with. Whereas good habits are a little difficult to form, but once created, they just make your life so much more blissful and enjoyable. So for that, practice is the solution. Like you pick up physical skills, musical abilities through practice. It's the same with the mind. When we repeatedly practice happiness in the right places, the right pattern of thoughts, then those get locked in and they're just easier and easier to come about. So to answer your question, practice is the key.
Practice is the key. Absolutely. And with that practicing, I want to transition to what I see in my office as mayor. And so many people come to my office and they're having difficulties with things, just issues, and not feeling happiness. What is your advice or thoughts as far as, what is happiness and how do we reach that?
Happiness is the fundamental yearning of all humankind. Everything we do is in the pursuit of happiness. So we may have luxuries and opulences, but without happiness it all seems empty. And that experience of happiness is so sweet that it is the fruit of all our activities. So the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle said that happiness is the aim and end of human existence. and the purpose of life. Now the question is, where do we decide happiness lies? So, why do we make a mess of our life? Because we choose happiness in the wrong places. And then later on we realize that what we thought was happiness turned out to be pain. It was happiness in the here and now and resulted in so much pain it was not worthwhile. So again, the Greeks had a concept which has been adopted into modern psychology. They classified happiness into hedonic and eudaimonic. Hedonic happiness comes from the gratification of the senses. It's immediately evident, and that's why so alluring. But what people don't realize is that the pursuit of this happiness is like running on a treadmill. You stay where you are, there is never any satiation. So this kind of happiness will thrill, but never fulfill. There's another kind of happiness, which is eudaimonic happiness. That really doesn't need things from the outside. It comes as a result of striving to be the best version of yourself and striving to do things in line with your higher purpose that you believe in. So when you pursue eudaimonic happiness, the effort may be painful or even austere, but your inner satisfaction says, I'm trying my best. And pursuing that builds character and lifts us up in life.
Wow. Very well. I think you're a step ahead of me because my next question was going to come back to myself as far as me pursuing things that that I want to do, beyond this office. And sometimes when I walk into a room, I'm looking at who's there, and they have all the intellect, and they have all these things attached to their names, and then here I am, and I'm walking in and like, oh wow, do I belong here? I often have those thoughts. So can you just share with me some wisdom there?
Absolutely. When we look at people who have higher seats than ours, or more luxuries and opulence than we do, we have a tendency to believe that they must be happier. So this is a misconception. We all know of the richest people, the most famous people, the most popular music icons, etc., who gave their testimony that after having it all, I did not find the fulfillment I was looking for. So we need to cut this kind of misunderstanding and decide that my happiness will come by running my own race. As the earlier American President Theodore Roosevelt said, comparison is the thief of joy. We may be having a great, work in our hands,
Right.
but when we compare with somebody else, we say, his work is more impactful, mine is not.
Right.
So we must focus on our work and always strive on running our own race and being the best version of ourselves.
Wow. Thank you so much. Powerful. Appreciate that. All right. Now I'm going to transition to this one. Self-talk. So important. I read that in one of your other books. Can you share that more about self-talk and how that works out to be such a great thing in your life?
Absolutely. We don't realize, but a huge portion of our mind is the subconscious aspect, which means it's there, and a lot of our thought patterns are coming from there, but we are not aware of what's going on inside. Like, for example, if a child at the age of 3 got stuck in an elevator when the power went off and had that harrowing experience all alone for 15 minutes to finally come out. It was a conscious experience. But with the passage of time, she forgot about it. And yet the impact remained on the subconscious. So even in her grown-up years, she experiences a phenomenon called claustrophobia, fear of closed spaces. So that fear, she cannot understand where it's coming from the subconscious. So the subconscious is there at our service. It is for us to train it and make it our best friend, or sabotage it and let it be our best enemy. To train the subconscious is this aphorism of self-talk, which means in your conscious state, what are you speaking to yourself? We don't realize, but we are regularly speaking to ourselves. I can never do it, it'll never happen. Now that kind of self-talk becomes our own worst enemy. We need to become aware and then replace it with positive self-talk. So I give the example of this IT engineer who 3 months ago had a painful divorce. And he was in all emotional hurt and turmoil. To top it all, he was working on a government project of top security. They needed him to change his password every month. And it should not have been used in the last 3 years. It must have an alpha numeral, a higher case, lower case, numeral, etc. How to keep track of the password? He had to change it for the month, so he decided. The numeral 4, give at her, forgive her. Now, as he would type that password so many times every day, in a few weeks, the self-talk got created, forgive her. And by the time the month was over, he realized that he had freed himself of the acidity of that hurt. That is an example of how through self-talk, we can heal ourselves, empower ourselves, and train our subconscious in the way we like.
Wow, that is so powerful. Amazing. All right. All right, what is your advice for professionals to find happiness in their workplace? I know you have, we can talk about happiness in our personal lives at home, but then you have the workplace, and there's so many different personalities and people there, and your focus, and sometimes that could maybe be a distraction. So can you share some wisdom on that point?
Absolutely. Yeah. Happiness does not come from the salary we earn, but what we do from moment to moment in our work. So if we find the work meaningful, it makes it joyful. Further, if we perceive the work as making a difference in the lives of people, that gives a great sense of fulfillment. So such kind of work should always be the one if we have a choice to choose. Besides that, there is a state of flow. Now, what do I mean by flow? Flow means that you get so absorbed in your work that you are literally doing it with your subconscious. And the conscious mind is looking out for opportunities. You're constantly getting feedback. Is this, am I doing well? Do I need to improve? And the work is directed towards higher purpose. So psychologists have discovered that when you get into the state of flow, you find the greatest kind of satisfaction. So the work should not be too easy. It should be just a delta outside your comfort zone, so it engages you completely, but not so difficult that it stresses you. And that kind of flow, if we can try and find or train ourselves to be in, it gives the experience of happiness at our work.
Amazing. All right, finding that flow. I like it. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, this is one. I think I spoke about this at the last event in Morrisville, actually here in Apex. And it was a wonderful experience, by the way, to be here at the Radha Krishna Temple of North Carolina, right here in beautiful Apex. So You talked a lot about surrender the intellect. Powerful message. Can you just share that with everyone watching this interview?
Yes, Mayor. In every field, if we wish to tap into a higher expertise, we do need to surrender the intellect. Like, for example, somebody has a legal matter and they have never studied law, but now they have to fight their case. So they contact an advocate who's expert in that. So the advocate says, this is the way to do it. And then the person follows the instructions to get the best results. If the person says, Mr. Advocate, you say that, but I feel this, it doesn't work because he is the expert. We do the same with doctors as well. So, Mr. Doctor, this is my symptoms. Please diagnose and tell me the treatment. The doctor says, all right, I've got the disease. I'm giving you the prescription. It'll be 2 drops of this tincture in 1 tablespoon of water 3 times a day for 2 months. We follow it and get cured, right? Because he knows medical science like we can never hope to. In the spiritual pursuit of self-transformation, inner unfoldment, the same principle holds good. We have to access a superior knowledge in the sacred books, in the holy personalities, and say, okay, you please guide me. That is where the trust and the surrender comes. When we are under the guidance of the expert, we say, out of your fund of experience and lifelong study, you are saying something to me. I will surrender my intellect and I'll follow it.
Amazing. Yes, I recall that. It was such a powerful message. That's locked in completely with me. All right. And with that, taking the time to spend with those who are the experts, who have that wisdom, the things that we're yearning for. How much time does it take? How much time should we be taking throughout our day? We have 24 hours in a day. How much should we commit to this
Self-transformation?
Yes.
It is just like to stay healthy. You have to take time out for physical exercise. Now, medical science says a minimum of 150 minutes to 300 minutes a week. I say roughly an hour, including maybe a little time to walk. So 1 hour for the body. Likewise, spiritual practices are for the purification of your mind and illumination of the intellect and upliftment of the soul. 1 hour should be dedicated to this as well. When you do that, you discover a higher state of being. And then you get into your work arena. You bring that consciousness to your work. You're able to navigate all the issues and the challenges of the work environment or the world at large. So 1 hour for the body and 1 hour for your spiritual practices is what I suggest.
Love it. Thank you. All right, now I got to turn this focus on, because you're sitting here with a mayor of a town. So what is your advice to those in leadership, in leading an entire city or a state or nation? What is your advice, wisdom nugget?
There are many, many theories on leadership. I firmly believe that enlightened leadership is about service. This is now being accepted in management circles as servant leadership. So who is the mayor? He is the servant of the community. Now, that is not demeaning in any way. That means that he is putting the interest of the individual members, facilitating their journey. And the focus is how to enrich lives, how to help them find their success. That is, when that kind of attitude is there towards leadership, then the leader is not trying to control things, but being a facilitator. That everybody is on their own journey, and I'm facilitating your journey and helping you find your success.
I love it. Oh my goodness, powerful. And the one thing I would say, when I attended the first event in Morrisville, and I was sitting there and I was just really locked in, and you were presenting different things from the Bible, Hinduism, all of it. And I thought that was extremely powerful because it showed me that you are for everyone to prosper and to grow. So can you share more about that? And
Absolutely.
I think the people want to know about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wisdom is universal. And I don't look on myself as teaching a sectarian religion, but rather sharing wisdom with people that people from all walks of life can connect with and they can utilize. So that is why I love to quote sometimes from the Bible, sometimes from the Buddhist Dhammapad or the Jain scriptures, or sometimes even from the Quran, apart from my own tradition, just to convey the message to the people that the truth is universal and the truth is one.
I love it. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's why I was so captivated by it. So thank you so much.
Thank you,
All right.
Mayor. It's been a pleasure.
Yes. All right.
Thank you, Swamiji, for sharing your profound and insightful wisdom with each and every one of us. A heartfelt thanks to the Honorable Apex Mayor for asking such relevant and thoughtful questions, making this interaction truly meaningful. Now we proceed to the much awaited awards segment. This year, in addition to announcing the winners, we are thrilled to present glimpses of the winning performances wherever possible. So, stay tuned and get ready to be inspired. Let me now hand it over to Shachi and Shubhra to take us through the exciting segment. Over to you both.
Radha Radha everyone, welcome to the award ceremony for Sanskriti International 2024. We have gathered here today to celebrate talent, creativity and the rich legacy of Indian culture that has inspired generations.
And it is not just a celebration of contests, but a tribute to the heritage that connects us to the eternal wisdom of Vedic scriptures, brilliance of our saints, and the creative expressions of the timeless traditions of our culture. Alrighty then, let's get into the awards.
Oh, not just yet. So, we all know that India has been a beacon of knowledge, creativity, and innovation. But do you know who gave the world the concept of zero?
Wasn't it Aryabhatta?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, what a great segue into our next set of awards, which are the quiz, strategy, recitation, and speech. So let us honor the dedication and celebrate the winners of these wonderful contests. I would like to invite Reema ji to do the honors.
Radhe Radhe everyone. Let's move to the recitation contest, in which kids or the participants, they either recited the shlokas or they were very specific to the Bhagavad Gita shloka. So we had two categories, Bhagavad Gita shloka recitation and shloka recitation. So let's start with Bhagavad Gita shloka recitation, group 2. In group 2, first place is secured by Adhirat Sai, and second place Nishika Budhani. Special mention is Shrujani Subhalakshmi. Now let's watch their beautiful recitation for few before we move to the next group.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवाश्चैव किमकुर्वत सञ्जय
अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तस्वाम्भायुपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगयुक्तमः.
Please give them this round of applause. Bhagavad Gita group 3, first place goes to Shrestha Vishnu Bhotle, second place goes to Vrashni Arun, and special mention is Tanmay Aglave. Let's watch their melodious rendition.
त्रिविधा भवति श्रद्धा देहिनां सा स्वभावज सात्विकी राजसी चैव तामसी चेति तां शृणु.
सन्न्यासः कर्मयोगश्च निःश्रेयसकरावुभौ तयोस्तु कर्म सन्न्यासात् कर्मयोगो विशिष्यते.
Please give them this round of applause. Group 4 Bhagavad Gita, first place goes to Mrinal Desai, and a special mention is D. Sripriya. Let's watch their melodious singing.
अनाश्रितः कर्मफलं कार्यं कर्म करोति यः स सन्न्यासी च योगी च न निरग्निर्न चाक्रियः.
Please give them this round of applause. Now it's time to announce winner for Shloka recitation contest. It was for group 2, 3 and 4. We will start with group 2. In group 2, first place goes to Dhanvita Mukherjee. Second place goes to Akash
Indu Shekra.
And third place goes to Harry Harsh Ranjan. A special mention is Gautam Gokul. Let's see their recitation.
मन्दिरामन्दिरं चतसा सुन्दरं देवकीनन्दनं नन्दजं सन्ददे.
श्रीभगवानुवाच ज्ञानं परमगुह्यं मे यद्विज्ञानसमन्वितं सहस्यं तरङ्गं च गृहाणागदितं मया.
जपाकुसुमसङ्काशं काश्यपेयं महाद्युतिं तमोरिं सर्वपापघ्नं प्रणतोऽस्मि दिवाकरम्.
Please give them this round of applause. So in group 3 Shloka recitation contest, first place goes to Shrestha Vishnu Bhotla. Second place goes to Tanmay Aglave. Third place goes to Aradhya Sarangi. Special mention is Tejas Kashi Vishwanathan. Let's watch their outstanding performance.
अङ्गं हरेः पुलकभूषणमाश्रयन्तीं भृङ्गाङ्गनेव मुकुलाभरणं तमालम् अङ्गीकृताखिलविभूतिरपाङ्गलीला माङ्गल्यदास्तु मम मङ्गलदेवतायाः.
सुधाकरातमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते भदैत्यकं नताशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम्
संसार समुद्रतार नौकायिताभ्यां गुरुभक्तिताभ्यां वैराग्यसाम्राजग पूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम्.
Please give them a big round of applause. Group 4 Shloka Recitation Contest. First place goes to Mrinal Desai. Special mention is Anu Pratha K. Let's watch their wonderful performance.
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले भ्राजमानम् यशोधाभियोलुखालाद्धवमानम् परामृष्टमत्यं ततो धृत्य गोप्या.
Please give them a big round of applause. We are moving with the quiz contest which were held on December 8th Sunday. Many enthusiastic participants were there and we are so happy and proud of them to see them coming to these contests. So we will start with IQ quiz, which was for group 2 and group 3. In group 2, first prize goes to Saish Sudhakar. Group 3, first prize goes to Chenchu D and second prize goes to Pratiksha Moharana. Moving with the Ramayan quiz. So Ramayan quiz was based on one of the Swamiji's book. As the name indicates, is all about Lord Ram's pastime and virtues. So in this group, kids for group 2 and group 3 were the participant. In group 2, first place goes to Kritika Moharana. Second place goes to Dhanvita Mukherjee. Third place goes to Hiranmayi Suresh. Group 3 Ramayan. First place goes to Samarth Nalini. Second place Pratiksha Moharana. Third place Chenchu D. Please give them big round of applause. Very nice. Good job, kids. Moving with Mahabharat quiz now. Mahabharat is based on one of the Swamiji's book and it was for group 3. In group 3, first place goes to Samarth Nalini and second place is secured by Pratiksha Moharana. Please give them big round of applause. Congratulations. Moving forward with the math quiz contest, which was based on the child age. Kids age 6 to 10 participated in this. So we will start with age group 6. In age group 6, first place goes to Vedant Gujar. Special mentions are Sri Hari Sai Gopal and G. Kanakadas. Math quiz, age group 7. First place goes to Somrita Srinivasan and special mentions are Vidhi Kaushik, Ritika Sarode. Math quiz, age 8. First place goes to Vedant Saraiya. Special mentions are Stuti and Devansh Joshi. Math quiz, age 9. First place goes to Pritika Prashant. Special mentions are Arnav Sutaria, Dhanvita Mukherjee. Math, age group 10. First place goes to Sriram Sai Gopal. Special mentions are Nail Bhatt, Kritika Moharana. Please give a big round of applause to all the winners. Great job, kids. Moving with the chess. I hope all of you know that chess was invented in India. So we are very proud to hear this. And it was an online chess tournament. We have following winners for this chess tournament. First prize goes to Siddharth Muthukumar. Second place goes to Chenchu D. And third place is secured by Trisha Singh. Congratulations to all the chess. Let's move to speech contest. So we had various type of speech contests in different languages like Hindi, English, Telugu, Tamil. So we will start with the Hindi prepared speech. First prize goes to Ilaksi Saxena. Let's watch their outstanding performance.
आजकल कहते हैं ना कि जिंदगी बहुत बेरंग हो गई है। क्या करें, परिस्थितियां ही कुछ ऐसी हैं। क्योंकि कहीं डर, तो कहीं आपसी द्वेष, तो कहीं हर क्षण होता मानवता पर आघात। तब इस बेरंग जिंदगी में थोड़े रंग भरते हैं। आइए मैं आपको ले चलती हूँ सबसे रंगीले त्योहार की ओर, होली की ओर।
Moving to English prepared speech, which was for group 2, 3 and 4. Starting with group 2. First prize goes to Trisha Singh. Second place is secured by Pritika Prashant and special mention is Hari Harsh Ranjan. Let's watch their outstanding performance.
Diwali is celebrated in honor of Lord Ram's return to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile, in which he triumphed over the demon king Ravan.
Let me share an interesting scientific fact about Holi. Have you ever heard of vernal equinox? It is when the sun is directly above the equator and day and night are of equal length. Holi is usually celebrated then. So what is the mythological story behind Holi?
Please give them this round of applause. In group 3, special mention is Sahana Gokul. In group 4, special mention is Nandini Raman Kennedy. Now let's start with Telugu prepared speech. A special mention for Telugu prepared speech group 2 is Manya Kolugiri. And in group 3 special mention is Shrestha Vishnu Bhotla. Moving to Tamil prepared speech. In group 2, first place goes to Yashvi Vijayasarthi and special mention is Gautam Gokul. Let's watch their outstanding performance.
நரகாசுரன் என்ற அரக்கன் தேவலோகத்தில் இருந்த தேவதைகளின் குண்டலங்களை திருடி அவர்களை துன்புறுத்தி வந்தான். அவனுடைய கொடுமையை பொறுக்க முடியாமல் தேவர்கள் கண்ணனிடம் முறையிட்டனர்.
In group 4, Tamil prepared speech, the special mention is Anu Pratha K. We also had PowerPoint presentation contest, so we'll start with those now. In group 2, the first place goes to Pritika Prashant. Special mention is Shai Shruti Das. Let's watch their outstanding performance.
The festival of Holi is also associated with the divine love between Lord Krishna and Radha. Krishna was fascinated by his mother Yashoda's idea to smear Radha's face with colors because he was embarrassed of his dark blue skin.
Please give them a big round of applause. In Group 3 PowerPoint, special mention is Srinivas Marimuthu. So let's give a big round of applause to all the winners of the contest.
Thank you, Rimaji, and congratulations to all the winners. Now it is time for us to move into our next set of awards, which are going to be for digital contests, literary and visual arts, and also for creative expression.
You know, I've always believed that creativity is the soul of human expression. And what better example from our heritage than Vishwakarma, the divine architect, to lead us or to guide us into the path of expression through creativity. So
now, from blocks to brilliance,
from pixels to poetry,
and from lines to legacy, we are going to announce the winners who have left us in awe. Take it away, Ayushi.
Namaste. Today, we are celebrating the immense talent and effort displayed by all our participants. Let's begin with the Lego contest in Creative Expressions category. In Group 2, the first place goes to Atharv Bharani. A big congratulations to you. The runner-up for Group 2 is Saish Sudhakar. Well done. Also, we have a special mention for Mitran Vinod, whose work truly stood out. It's time to relive the magic of the winning performances. Let's watch them together.
There's a house here, and behind it there's a swimming pool, and there's friendly animals around my house, and there's a hot tub in the swimming pool.
This is my chariot with God picture on it.
Let's give them a big round of applause. In Group 3, we have a special mention for Aryan Bharani for his commendable work. Let's give a big round of applause to all our young builders for their creativity and hard work. Next, we move on to our digital poster contest. For Group 2, our winner is Kritika Prashant. Wonderful job. We also have a special mention for Trisha Singh. Congratulations, Trisha. It's time to relive the magic of the winning performances. Let's watch them together. Let's give them a big round of applause. For Group 3, taking the first place is Sannidhi Bhatt. Great work. A special mention goes to Srinidhi Shrikant for her exceptional effort. It's time to relive the magic of the winning performances. Let's watch them together. Let's give them a big round of applause. In Group 4, a special mention goes to Devsuta Roy for her creative submission. Now, let's congratulate the winners for their talent, creativity and hard work. Now, on to the photography contest. For Group 3, we have a special mention for Tanmay Aglave. Great work. In Group 4, we have another special mention for Devsuta Roy. Lastly, in digital video contest, for Group 2, we have a special mention for Sai Sruti Das. Let's celebrate these outstanding acts that have earned their place in the spotlight. Let's hear it all for these amazing artwork and pieces. Now, let's turn to the creative writing contest in the literary arts category. In Group 3, the first place goes to Shrestha Vishnu Bhotla for her amazing creativity in writing. Our runner-up taking second place is Aradhna Anand. Congratulations, Aradhna. And a special mention goes to Sahana Gokul. Keep it up. Great work. Moving on to Group 4, a special mention goes to Mugdha Behre for her exceptional effort. Let's take a moment to appreciate the brilliant performances that captured our hearts. A big round of applause for all our writers who have brought out their creativity in these pieces. The next contest we are looking at is Poetry Writing Contest. In Group 3, the first place goes to Sanvika Harish. Great work. A special mention goes to Namrata Kumar for her wonderful work. In Group 4, we have a special mention for Devsuta Roy for her beautifully crafted poetry. Let's give them a big round of applause. Let's kick off the visual category with the Volley Art Contest. In Group 2, first place goes to Rayansh Ayagni. Second place is awarded to Trisha Singh. A special mention for Akula Sriman Vardhan. Let's look at these incredible Volley art creations and the creativity all the participants have brought to life. Moving on to Group 3. A special mention goes to Advay Vishnu Bhotla. Excellent work. In Group 4, first place goes to Janaki Das Hazra. Congratulations. Second place is awarded to Jayalakshmi Vidyanathan. Great job. A special mention for Kabita Sahu. Let's take a moment to appreciate these wonderful creations. What a stunning display of tradition and talent. Let's give all our Volley artists a big round of applause. Pencil sketching contest. In Group 2, first place goes to Akula Sriman Vardhan. Great job. Second place is awarded to Pritika Prashant. A special mention for Sanskriti Das. Let's admire these wonderful pencil sketches by our young artists. In Group 3, first place goes to Sannidhi Bhatt. Great work. Special mention for Sanvi Sasma. Marvel at these wonderful pencil sketches showcasing incredible detail and skills. First place goes to Kabita Sahu. A special mention for
Janaki Das Hazra.
Let's take a look at the wonderful display of artistic talent and technique. A showcase of remarkable precision and creativity. Let's give a big round of applause to all our participants. Now, let's move on to the intricate and colorful Madhubani Art Contest. In Group 2, first place goes to Adrit Sai. Great work. A special mention for Nachiket Dhar. Let's admire these vibrant and detailed Madhubani pieces. For Group 3, we have a special mention for Nihira Hasa Ayagri. In Group 4, first place goes to Jayalakshmi Vidyanathan. A special mention for Janaki Das Hazra. Let's watch together these truly captivating artworks. One word for them, exquisite. Let's give all our Madhubani artists a big round of applause and appreciate them. Up next is the drawing contest. In Group 2, first place goes to Pritika Prashant. Second place is awarded to Pavitra Sankarji. Third place goes to Akula Sriman Vardhan. Enjoy this burst of creativity and color brought to life by our talented participants. For Group 3, first place goes to Sannidhi Bhatt. Second place is jointly awarded to Aradhana Anand and Anusha Sharma. A special mention for Aradhya Deepa Santhil Kumar. Let's take a small peek into these creations where our artists have shown exceptional creativity. In group 4, first place goes to Janaki Das Hazra. A special mention for Jayashree Sridhar. A glimpse into these exceptional creativity and talent showcased by these artists. Such a wonderful display of imagination and creativity. Let's give a big round of applause to all our drawing contestants. Finally, we have coloring contest. In group 1, first place goes to Neerav Nambisan. Special mention for Gamya Sri Budani. Delight in these charming and colorful creations next. In group 2, first place goes to Sanskriti Das. Second place is awarded to Hiranmay Suresh. Third place goes to Hari Harsh Ranjan. Special mentions for Srihari Sai Gopal and Trisha Singh. Congratulations to all the winners. Let's peek in together and watch these vibrant artworks. In group 3, first place goes to Sanvi Sasmal. Second place is awarded to Yeshita Pandrakula. Third place goes to Aradhya Sarangi. Let's take a moment to admire these exceptional art pieces. These colorful masterpieces brighten up our heart. Truly amazing. Let's give all our artists a big round of applause.
Thank you, Ayushi, and congratulations to all the winners. It is really heartwarming to see all the achievers.
And I'm delighted to introduce you all to another such remarkable young achiever, Sirish Subhash, who is a youngest author in non-fiction. So please give a thunderous applause and let's hear to this beautiful interaction with Sirish Subhash.
Namaste, my name is Siona Varshini. I'm in 8th grade and today I will talk with Sirish Subhash, who has been passionate about science and the environment since he was a young child. As a young author and a science communicator, he's made 2 brilliant books and has a very educational and inspiring YouTube channel. He's actively influencing and inspiring kids in our generation and sharing his knowledge with the world and others. I'm super excited to learn about him, his interests, and his future goals, and I hope you are too. Now, please join me in welcoming Sirish. Hi, Sirish, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's great to be here.
Yes, thank you for taking the time to talk to me on the JKYog Sanskriti International platform. So, to start off, firstly, I wanted to ask, at what age did you become interested in science and the environment, and all the different fields in science? And how did you know it was something that you wanted to pursue and do for like the rest of your life?
So it wasn't really science at the start. It was just the pursuit of curiosity. So I was roughly 6 or so entering kindergarten, and I started to ask questions, but what changed at that point was I really wanted to get down to the bottom of why things happened, and I would not stop until I got my answers. And that's what led me to science, that pursuit of asking questions and looking for answers, and not just answers, but deep answers that get to the why of the way things work. That's how I got pulled into science, and I saw science as a way to really satisfy my curiosity and get my questions answered, and overall leave me with a better understanding of the world as it is.
Yeah, and just to follow up, like where did you start before you were interested in science? Like I know you said that you had some questions and you were curious, but like how did you like become curious, or like where did you like start at the beginning that made you curious?
Mostly for me it was books, because when I got my hands on these books, there was a whole bunch of material that I could see, and a whole bunch of starting points for new questions, new things to explore. And that brought me to all sorts of other nonfiction books that helped me come up with more questions and answer my questions.
Okay, and what are some like specific science topics that interest you now? And like what are some things that you like love to learn about now?
Right now, for me, I really enjoy physics because it helps me get at the core of why things happen the way they happen. That's what I love about physics. It helps us understand at the most fundamental level how the universe works. That's what I love about physics. Now, on top of this, other things I love to learn, I enjoy programming and building projects like my project Pestiscan that are built with programming, because programming is a tool that allows you to take an idea and bring it to reality with the least barriers possible.
And what are your like future plans with these projects? Like what do you hope to do in the future that will better our planet and like our generation as a whole?
So my goal with projects like these is to, if I find any problems that really impact the whole world around us, to try and get a device, well, a project like my device Pestiscan, to go out into the world and just help people with that problem. And overall, leave the world leave people feeling a little better.
Yes. And I know you're also interested in the environment and helping people learn about climate change and how they can help reduce it. So I know you also have a book. It's called Carbon Block Puzzle. So what do you think is the most harmful impact of climate change? And what are some suggestions you can give to the audience on how they can chip in and help reduce climate change?
Climate change is a vast topic, and at its core, it's really all about greenhouse gases, which are produced by a lot of the things that humanity does, like burning fossil fuels. And these greenhouse gases, once they get in the atmosphere, they trap excess heat in, and that warms the planet on average. There's a whole host of effects. The biggest ones are the increase in natural disasters, such as hurricanes, and sea level rise. With those two combined, we see a lot more floods, and that just devastates, especially coastal communities. And as these temperatures keep going up, it becomes harder and harder for us to keep going on with life as it is now. And it's a pivotal moment for us now. This is all because we're reaching a point where we can't really do much about climate change anymore. If we help stop climate change now, it'll be much easier for us in the future to bring things back to where they should be.
Yes, and I also want to ask, like, besides your book, what are some other ways that you plan to, like, cast this out to a lot of people and help bring up the motivation to do this? Because it's clear to see that you have a lot of passion, but you need to have, like, a lot of people that are in on this and want to help. So, do you have any, like, projects that are related to this topic that will influence a lot of people to support you?
The biggest thing that I've done for this whole topic and getting the word out is when I was writing my first book, Carbon Block Puzzle. The whole concept of that book was to take climate change and explain it in a really easy to understand way. So anyone with zero background required whatsoever can understand climate change. Because if you can understand it, then you can realize what the problem is and what the right steps are to solve it. Now, I see some of the biggest steps for reducing this impact from home being reducing energy consumption and reducing the amount of greenhouse gases you release into the atmosphere. That's just minimizing your own trips taken in a car and opting for more greener methods of transport, like biking, walking, and public transit, for example. So those are just some ways to do this at home. But to actually solve the problem of climate change, we need to come together to help target it at its source with materials like fossil fuels that are releasing a lot of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere.
It's clear to see that you are very interested in helping our environment and reducing climate change. So I know you're also interested in biochemistry, and you also have a book, Biochemistry: A Fun Way. So what intrigues you the most about this, the study of chemical processes in living organisms?
Biochemistry is really interesting for me because it bridges the worlds of the really tiny and the really complex, the complexities of life. And that's what I like about biochemistry. But the way I got into biochemistry was actually coming out of researching climate change. I came across biochemistry as something that could be rather helpful because life itself has determined ways to pull carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and keep the world at balance with the carbon dioxide levels, the levels of greenhouse gases in the air. And I saw biochemistry as a way for me to get into that. And after I first looked at biochemistry, I immediately found it really fascinating. And then from there, it wasn't just for climate change, but as a topic that I found on its own really interesting.
Yes. And also, as you mentioned in the beginning, you're interested in physics. So is there something you want to elaborate more about physics? What intrigued you about physics, or what are some topics inside of physics that you're interested about? And is that something you want to do in the future?
Physics is really interesting to me because it gets at the core of why the world is the way it is. And that's what drives my curiosity for physics. It's something that allows me to fundamentally understand why things work the way they work. And that's what I enjoy about physics. From here, I want to turn physics into a career that I could have, researching physics and trying to get it to the core of some of the biggest questions we have, like why our universe turned out this way and where our universe came from.
Yes. So it seems like you have like a lot of projects and a lot of things that you're interested in, and a lot of future projects as well. So were there any challenges that you had like coming up to this point, and how did you overcome those challenges?
So there were plenty of challenges along the way, especially with projects like Pestiscan. So this is one project that I've been working on for the past year. And through that time, there were quite a few challenges that I faced. And the biggest ones were teaching this sensor to determine if there were pesticides on a produce item. So my project, Pestiscan, is a handheld device that connects with a mobile app to help people detect pesticide residues on their food at home easily. Because pesticide residues can commonly be found on produce, and they're really harmful when consumed repeatedly over long periods of time. That's why I built Pestiscan. So the way Pestiscan works is light will interact differently, and different kinds of light, these different wavelengths, reflect off produce with pesticides as opposed to produce without pesticides. And teaching this whole device to look at light from produce with and without pesticides and be able to learn the difference was one of the biggest challenges I had. So there were a lot of changes I had to make to this whole device with how it tried to learn, as well as how I built the physical device to catch any light from the sensor.
Wow, that looks like a great device. Like, how long did it take you to make that? And like, how did you know that that was like something that you wanted to target and something that you wanted to make?
Now, the whole core of this idea came from a conversation with my mom all about the produce that we were eating, because we were just washing a bunch of grapes, and after washing the grapes, my mom insisted once again to wash it thoroughly, because there were things like pesticides on there, and my question was, how effective is the washing process? And after doing some more research, I saw that oftentimes, even after washing, pesticide residues can and will stick around. So if there was a way we could see if the pesticide residues were present, we could avoid consuming pesticide residues and overall live healthier lives because of that. That's where this whole project started.
That's a great and helpful device. That's super cool. And after hearing all these projects that you've made, what are like your future goals, or what do you want to study? What college do you want to go to? And like, just what's your map for your future?
As I mentioned earlier, I would like to study physics. My dream college is MIT, so I'd love to get in there. And I do want to push projects like Pestiscan further and hopefully get them out to people to help make people's lives better and keep people healthier with projects like Pestiscan.
That's super cool. How can you like motivate other kids like us to become interested in things that you do? Because I know it's not a very like popular topic for a lot of kids our age. So how can you motivate and influence other people to be interested in this and help with all of the challenges we have in the world and be interested in all the topics that you are?
So there's two main things that come into play here. And so there's curiosity and then there's perseverance. And you need both of them to push forward with projects like Pestiscan. Curiosity will help you find an idea, and it really helps you latch on to something that you want to do. And then from there, perseverance will keep you going through any failures you have. And with that, with just those two traits and quite a bit of hard work, you can get to a successful finished product. And that's the biggest piece of advice that I have. Keep your curiosity and stick to whatever you have, even through your failures. Stick to your goals.
Yes, that is very true. That's all I have for today, all the questions I have for today. Thank you for talking to me. I enjoy talking with you, and I wish you the best of luck for your future. Namaste.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you as well.
Wow. Thank you so much for that wonderful interaction, Shirish. You know, the sage Narad once said that singing and dancing in devotion is the purest offering to the divine. And the Indian culture is enriched with vibrant performances, be it devotional kirtans, classical dancing, or folk celebrations.
And adding to this, Maharshi Patanjali's Yoga Sutras remind us that yoga is a journey that is for the self, through the self, to the self. And our participants have done just that. They have carried forward this joyous tradition through rhythm, melody, harmony, and expressions through their performances in both group and solo categories.
That's exactly right. So now we would like to invite Shilpi and Lavina to please announce the winners for performing arts in solo and group.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the winners for the Performing Arts Solo Musical Instruments Contest. In Group 2, where participants were within the ages of 5 to 10 years old, The first place award goes to Anant Newpane. The second place award goes to Gautam Gokul. In third place, I would like to recognize G. Kanakadas. In third place, the award also goes to Hari Harsh Ranjan. Join me as we witness their award-winning performances. Next up are the winners for Group 3 in the age 11 to 19-year-old category. The first place award goes to Deepa Modi. The first place award also goes to Trishnakshi Deka. Let us now witness their outstanding performances. For the Performing Arts Solo Musical Instruments Contest. I will now announce the winners for the Performing Arts Solo Bhajan Contest, where in Group 2, age 5 to 10 years old, the first place goes to Nilesh Keshav Ramdiyal. The second place award goes to Niranjana Nambisan. The special mention award goes to G. Kanakadas. Let us now treat our ears to their melodious bhajans.
Shri Ram, Prabhu Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajaman Harina Bhava Bhayadarunam Navakanjulochan Kanjamukte Kanjaparkanjarunam
Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallabham कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं.
Heartiest congratulations to all the Group 2 winners. In Group 3, for the 11 to 19-year-old category, the first place award goes to Aradhya Sarangi. In second place, the award goes to Kirtana Malapaka. In third place, the award goes to Namrata Kumar. And the special mention award goes to Tanmay Aglave. Are you ready to hear their award-winning entries? Then, let's not delay any further.
वनमाली राधारमण गिरिधारी गोविन्द वनमाली राधारमण गिरिधारी गोविन्द नीलमेघ सुन्दरा नारायण गोविन्द नीलमेघ सुन्दरा नारायण गोविन्द हरिनारायण गोविन्द देवकी वसुदेव नन्दन कृष्ण देवकी वसुदेव नन्दन कृष्ण दिव्य सुन्दर श्री कृष्ण दिव्य सुन्दर श्री कृष्ण पाहि पाहि जगत् मोहन कृष्ण परमानन्द श्री कृष्ण.
Congratulations to all the victory winners. Moving on, I am eager to announce the winners for Group 4, age 20 and above. The first place award goes to Shyamli Dikshit. The second place award goes to Mona Daga. In third place, I would like to congratulate Jayalakshmi Vidyanathan. And the special mention award goes to Madhuri Mishra. Let's now take a moment to hear their melodious singing as well.
सभी मिट जाएंगे.
जय श्री वैकुंठ मुकुंदा हरे पद्मनाभ गोविंदा श्री वैकुंठ मुकुंदा.
Congratulations to all the winners for the Performing Arts Solo Bhajan Contest. I am now excited to announce the winners for the Performing Arts Solo Fancy Dress Competition. Our group participants were within 1 to 4 years old, and we have 2 special mention awardees. The special mention award goes to Mihiran Vinod. Another special mention award goes to Avishka Gauravaram. In Group 2, within the ages of 5 to 10 years old, the first place awardee is Pritika Prasant. The second place award goes to Samrita Srinivasan. And the special mention award goes to Mivan Yadav. Let us now witness their outstanding dresses. Of the Performing Arts Solo Fancy Dress Competition. Now, the moment we are all waiting for. The winners of the Performing Arts Solo Dance Competition. Participants were asked to submit a classical, semi-classical, or folk dance entry. So I will now call out the winners for each group. In Group 2, for our ages 5 to 10 years old, the first place award goes to Sharmishta Modak. The first place award also goes to Shrikari Gangumala. And another first place award goes to Pritika Prasant. The special mention award for Group 2 goes to Ilakshi Saxena. Now, it is time to feast our eyes on the winning performances. Congratulations to all the Group 2 participants. We now move on to Group 3, participants within the ages of 11 to 19 years old, and the first place award goes to Dishita Singh. The second place award goes to Anya Rat. The second place award also goes to Yeshita Pandirkula. And there are 2 special mention awards which goes to Srishti Hedge and another special mention award going to Tamanna Adhikari. We will now present to you the winning solo dance performances. wishes to all the Group 3 participants. I will finally like to announce the winners in Group 4, ages 20 and above, for the solo dance performing arts category. In first place, the award goes to Jayalakshmi Vidyanathan. In second place, congratulations to Vaishnavi Vishwanath. And the special mention award goes to Priya Prem. Let us now take a moment to enjoy their outstanding performances. Congratulations to all the winners of the Performing Arts Solo Dance Competition.
Namaste, hello and Radhe Radhe everyone. Now we will move on to performing art group. In this we are having two contests, group singing and group dancing contest. In group singing contest, the participants were asked to sing a classical or semi-classical devotional song. For group 5, the first position goes to Nihira and Riyan's Ayagari. The special mention for this group goes to Anagha Nair and Arjun Nair. Let's now get ready to watch the wonderful performance by our winners. Let's all give a big round of applause to all winners. Now we will move on to the group dancing contest. In this, the participants were asked to record a performance on classical, semi-classical or folk dance. For group 5, the first place goes to Srishti Hedge, Sahasra Potlapalli, Ananya Velagundla, Anagha Nair, Gauri Vines, Jayalakshmi, Nivedya Vaikath and Kashvika Gopinath. The second place goes to Adya Rao and Sadhna Harlekar. The third place goes to Sarangini Sudarshan, Shreya Reddy Duvaru, Meera Patel, Shrena Dayal and Lakshya Sev. There are two special mentions for this group. The first one is Haya Reddy and Navya, and the second one is Pritika Prashant and Priya Prem. Let us now watch the winning performance. Let's give a big round of applause to all our winners. Now we will move on to performing arts solo. In this, we are having different contests like solo singing, solo dancing, bhajan, reels, yoga, and many more. First, we will move on to solo singing contest. In this, the participants were asked to sing classical, semi-classical, devotional song. For group 2, the first place goes to Gautam Gokul. The second place goes to Ishan Sahizwani. The third place goes to Dhanvita Mukherjee. There are two special mentions in this group. The first one is Manushri Arun and the second is Hiranmay Suresh. Now let's enjoy the award-winning performances.
ನಟನಗೋಪ ವಧು ಸಮೇತ ನಳಿನ ಮೃದುಳ ರೂಪರಂಗ ನಕದರ ತಕದಿಕತೋ ತರಿಕಿಟ ಜಂ ಸರಿ ಸರಿ ದಮ ಗಮ ದಣಿ ಸ ಪಾಯಲ ಬಾಜೆ ಜಯ ಪ್ಯಾರಿ पायल बाजे पायल बाजे जय प्यारी जय देवी जय शारदांबे जय देवी जय शारदांबे गम पम गम ग Gama sapama, gama pama gama ga, sama gama sapama, gama pani ni dhapa, gama pani.
Let's give a big round of applause to all of you. Now we will move on to group 3. For group 3, the first place goes to Shrestha Vishnu Bhotla. There is a tie on the second place between Tanmay Aglev and Aradhya Anand. There are two special mentions in this group. The first one is Sthanav Biradish and the second one is Shreyal Bhagwat. Now it's time to enjoy the wonderful performance by our winners.
रंग भरी जोरी सोहतरी रंग भरी जोरी सोहतरी आज खेलो श्याम संग होरी नेनो विना ब्रोच पार्वरे नेनो विना ब्रोच पार्वरे श्री राम नरुण ब्रोच पार्वरे.
Let's give a big round of applause and congratulations to all of you. Now we will move on to group 4. For group 4, the first place goes to Mona Daga. The second place goes to Shalini Krishnamani. The third place goes to Jaya Lakshmi Vaidyanathan. Let us now watch the winning performances.
कुंडल झलका कपोल अलका लहराई मीणा तज सरवर जो मकर मिलन धाई
मदशिके पिंचा अलंकृत चिकुरी महनीय कपोल विजय
Let's give a big round of applause to all our winners. Now we will move on to the next contest, Yoga Contest. In Yoga Contest, the participants were asked to record a video doing any yoga asana. For Group 2, the first place goes to Navya Mupidi. The special mention goes to Ilakshi Saxena. Now let's enjoy the outstanding performance by our winners. Let's give a big round of applause to all our winners. Now we will move on to our reel contest. In this contest, the participants were asked to record a video celebrating any Indian festival. For Group 2, the first place goes to Hari Harsh Ranjan. The second place goes to Sai Shruti Das. The special mention goes to Pritika Prashant. Let's now enjoy the winning performances.
The celebrations are filled with devotion, joy, and love. The arati, the rhythmic dunchi dance, and the beat of the talk fills our hearts with divine energy.
Let's give a big round of applause to all our winners. Now we will move on to Group 3. For Group 3, the special mention award goes to Atrija Banerjee. Let us give a big round of applause to all our winners. Thank you.
Thank you, Lavina. Thank you, Shilpi. And heartiest congratulations to all the winners in all the different categories. What indeed a great celebration of talent, creativity, dedication, hard work. Oh my God.
Exactly. So once again, thank you to all the participants and to many congratulations to all the winners. Please stay tuned and get excited for the next segment. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Thank you all for being part of this wonderful journey. Hearty congratulations to all the winners of Sanskriti International 2024. Your proficiency and talent was truly inspiring. A special appreciation goes to each and every participant of Sanskriti International 2024. In my humble opinion, each and every one of you is a winner by your sheer participation. Now, are we all ready to hear the Sanskriti Idol 2024 title winners? I'm sure the excitement is building. To make this moment even more special, let us all welcome Swami Mukundananda ji to announce these prestigious awards.
I am honored to be announcing the awards for Sanskriti Idol 2024. The eligibility criteria was that the title contestants must have participated in at least 5 events to be eligible for the award. The ones who won the maximum number of prizes are being conferred this coveted award. In Group 2, age 5 to 10 years, Sanskriti Idol 2024 runners-up prize goes to Sai Shruti Das. The Sanskriti Idol 2024 Group 2 winner is Preetika Prashant. Congratulations to both of you. Group 3 now, which is age 11 to 19 years. The Sanskriti Idol 2024 runners-up prize goes to Natmai Aglave. And the winner of the Sanskriti Idol Award is Shresht Vishnu Potla. Congratulations to both of you. We now come to Group 4, which is age 20 and above. The Sanskriti Idol 2024 runners-up prize goes to Devasuta Roy. And the winner of the contest is Jay Lakshmi Vaidyanathan. Congratulations to both of you and hearty felicitations to all the winners of Sanskriti Idol 2024.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, for gracing Sanskriti International 2024 with your divine presence and for taking the time out from your busy schedule to announce all the title winners. And this has made this event truly extraordinary. As we close this incredible event, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to each and every participant, their parents, and the dedicated JKYog volunteers who have been working tirelessly behind the scenes to make Sanskriti International 2024 a grand success. We are looking forward to seeing you all next year at Sanskriti International 2025. Let us now wrap up today's award ceremony with the Indian National Anthem. I kindly request everyone to please stand up for the National Anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।